the 5 apps that will make you look like a bookkeeping pro. Hey everyone, I'm Bev. And after 30 years in bookkeeping, I can tell you that the difference between someone who looks like an amateur and someone who looks like a seasoned pro isn't just experience. It's the tools they use. I've watched the industry transform from paper ledgers to cloud-based everything. And today, I want to share the 5 apps that will instantly make you look like you've been doing this for decades, even if you just started last week. These aren't just nice to have tools. These are game changers that will save you hours every week, eliminate embarrassing mistakes, and have your clients thinking you're the most organized professional bookkeeper they've ever worked with. And the best part? Most of these cost less than what you'd spend on coffee in a month. Whether you're a new bookkeeper trying to build credibility or a business owner who wants to stop looking like you're winging it with your finances, these 5 apps will transform how you work. But first, let me paint a picture of what amateur looks like in bookkeeping. You're manually typing in receipt information from crumpled papers. You're sending clients long, confusing emails trying to explain why their numbers look different this month. You're spending 20 minutes searching through folders trying to find that one document. You have no idea how long tasks actually take you, so you're either undercharging or overcharging your clients. Sound familiar? I see this every day, and it's not because these people aren't smart. It's because they're using the same tools they used in 2010 to solve 2025 problems. The professionals? They've automated the boring stuff, systematized their communication, and created workflows that make complex tasks look effortless. App number 1 is Keeper.app. This is the app that will completely transform how professional your bookkeeping practice looks. Keeper.app is like having a senior bookkeeper looking over your shoulder, keeping everything clean and organized. Here's what makes you look like a total pro. Keeper automatically identifies potential duplicate vendors in your QuickBooks vendor file. You know how messy vendor lists get, even when clients enter Amazon and Amazon.com and AMZN as separate vendors? Keeper catches this stuff and keeps your data clean. But here's the real game changer. Keeper has a two-way interface with QuickBooks Online. Changes that you make in Keeper automatically sync back to QBO. So you can clean up vendor names, merge duplicates, and standardize everything without jumping back and forth between the systems. The client communication features are incredible. Instead of sending boring PDF reports, Keeper lets you create professional branded reports and deliver them directly through the platform. Your clients can access everything in one place: their reports, communication history, and document uploads. I had a client whose vendor file was such a mess that their reports looked unprofessional. After implementing Keeper, we cleaned up 200 duplicate vendors in one afternoon. And now their financial reports look like they came from a Fortune 500 company. Pro tip: use Keeper's data cleaning features during your initial client setup. A clean vendor file from day one makes every report thereafter look professional and polished. App number 2 is Loom. This one surprised me when I first tried it, but now I can't imagine working without it. Loom lets you record your screen while explaining what you're doing, and it's revolutionized how I communicate with my clients. Instead of writing long emails trying to explain why their profit margin changed or where to find information in QuickBooks, I create a 2-minute screen recording showing them exactly what I'm talking about. Here's what makes this professional. When you send a client a personalized video walking through their financial statements, pointing out key numbers, and explaining what they mean, you look like you're providing white glove service. It takes the same amount of time as writing an email, but the impact is 10 times greater. I use Loom for monthly financial statement reviews, teaching clients how to use their accounting software, explaining unusual transactions, walking through tax preparation documents, and here's a pro tip: create template videos for common questions. I have a 5-minute video explaining how to read a profit and loss statement that I send to almost every new client. They think I made it just for them. App number 3 is Google Drive for Business or similar cloud storage. I know what you're thinking. Bev, everyone uses Google Drive. But most people use it like a dumping ground. Professionals use it as a systemic client management system. Here's the professional setup. Each client gets their own folder with standardized subfolders: bank statements, receipts, tax documents, reports, correspondence. Everything has a naming convention with dates and descriptions. But here's the real pro move. You share specific folders with the clients so they can upload documents directly where they belong. No more emails with 15 attachments or clients asking, "Where should I put this?" I set up automated notifications so I know immediately when a client uploads something. This means I can often process their documents before they even finish their morning coffee. Your pro tip: create a template folder structure and duplicate it for each new client. This takes 30 seconds and makes you look incredibly organized right from day one. App number 4 is Asana. This is the app that will transform you from someone who's constantly scrambling to someone who looks like they have everything under complete control. Asana is a workflow management tool that makes you look incredibly organized and systemic. Here's what makes you look like a pro. When a client asks about the status of their monthly books, instead of saying, "Let me check," you pull up Asana and show them exactly where every task stands. Bank reconciliation? Completed. Transaction entries? That's in progress. Reports? That's actually scheduled for tomorrow. But here's the real professional move. You can set up recurring task templates for each client. Month-end close, quarterly reviews, tax prep, everything has a standardized checklist that ensures nothing gets missed. Clients see that you have a system, and systems build confidence. I create project templates for common services: new client onboarding, monthly bookkeeping, year-end cleanup. Each template has every task, due date, and dependency mapped out. When I take on a new client, I just duplicate the template and customize the dates and who's responsible for the tasks. The client portal features let you share specific project views with clients so they can see progress without accessing your entire workspace. They love the transparency, and you look incredibly professional and organized. Here's a pro tip. Use Asana's automation features to move tasks through stages automatically. When you mark bank rec complete, it can automatically create the prepare monthly reports task. Clients think you're incredibly on top of everything. App number 5 is Zapier. This is the app that makes you look like a tech wizard. Zapier connects different apps together and automates repetitive tasks without any coding. Here are some automations I've set up that make me look incredibly efficient. When a client uploads a receipt to Google Drive, Zapier automatically creates a task in my project management app to process it. When I complete a bank reconciliation in QuickBooks, it automatically sends a notification email to the client. When a new client signs up through my website, Zapier creates their folder structure in Google Drive, adds them to my CRM, and sends them a welcome email with next steps. The client sees seamless, immediate responses to their actions. They think I'm glued to my computer 24/7. But really, AI and robots are doing the busy work. Start simple. Connect your most used apps with basic triggers like, when this happens, do that. You don't need to automate everything on day one. Now, here's how to implement these without overwhelming yourself. Week 1, set up cloud storage with proper folder structures. This foundation makes everything else easier. Week 2, implement Keeper to clean up your QuickBooks data and establish professional client communication workflows. Week 3, set up Asana with your first client workflow template. Start something simple like monthly bookkeeping tasks. Week 4, set up screen recording and create your first client explanation video. Week 5, add one simple automation. Maybe when receipt uploaded, send me a notification. Don't try to implement all 5 at once. Each app needs time to become a habit before adding the next one. The cost breakdown: all 5 apps together cost less than $100 a month, and most have free versions to start. Compare that to the hours that you'll save and the professional reputation that you'll build. Here's the truth. Your clients don't hire you just to enter numbers into QuickBooks. They hire you to make their financial life easier and less stressful. These apps can help you deliver that experience consistently. When you're responding quickly with organized workflows, sending personalized video explanations, and seamlessly processing their documents, you're not just doing bookkeeping. You're providing a premium service. I've seen bookkeepers double their rates simply by implementing systems that make them look more professional and deliver more value. Start with one app this week, get comfortable with it, then add the next one. In 2 months, you'll be wondering how you ever worked without them. If this video helped you level up your bookkeeping game, smash that like button and subscribe for more tips that'll make you look like the pro you're becoming. And drop a comment below telling me which app you're implementing first. I love hearing about your wins. Until next time, keep those processes smooth and those clients happy.